Hey guys, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how to play UnderMine in case you're ever interested in playing it. Essentially, like, I've already made a decent amount of progress into the game, but I still feel like I can show a relevant guide for newer players because I still haven't even found all the items. I found most of them, so I can somewhat give a tier list for how good they are, at least in my opinion, and probably going to be basing it on shop costs, functionality throughout the game, and overall usefulness. So yeah, I'm starting off with the relic called the Inverter. I recently crafted from this guy. His name is Wayland. I rescued him, and you rescue him pretty early on in the game. Or pet, I believe, pet Dylan. You know, I like petting the dogs because I feel like it gives me luck, even though I think I've died every run. I don't know. This is a guy called Dibble. You unlock him in the dungeons, which is the second set of floors. This is Lilith, who is restored at, I think the third thing, maybe second, I forgot. But anyway, she gives you relics, not relics, blessings. Like, she gives you the opportunity to find blessings in pretty much every run, and it's really fun. This guy is, who is he? Dodson. He helps with improving your bombs because the original bombs are pretty weak. This is the wizard whom all the peasants work for, and basically the point of the game, as he mentions, to defeat all of the elementals, the bosses, and get all the stones from them, and that should help with restoring the land to something, at least so we're led to believe. This is a cute little pilfer. Obviously they're not willing to talk because they're thinking too much. Sure. This is Beltram, I believe it's pronounced. We find him in the early stages of the game by finding mushrooms. Particularly these three up here, and we get into the Potion Master, Baba. And we can buy and discover new recipes from her. It's pretty cool. In fact, I'm gonna buy the Apprentice's Tincture because it seems kind of interesting. Had that since the beginning of the game in the shop, and if you don't buy a potion, then you can't find it in the run, or it's like some of the basic ones. So, now that I've gone through all of that, I'm gonna go in here. This is a guy called, he is Griswold the Collector. He is mentioned in a few of the relics, and also a medium rare steak and well done steak. As he mentions that only a heathen would order steak more than medium rare. Kind of funny. And he lets you get new pets. We're gonna start off with the canary because while I like the thunderbird, he isn't unlocked until later. And the canary is also pretty good, at least early game. Early mid game's pretty good. He can automatically collect gold. He buffs the amount of gold that you get, and the third level he can also fly faster, and it's a lot faster. So yeah, going to the run. Now that I've gotten all that out of the way, and yeah, because I'm like already starting off kind of late into the game, I have to get to start off with blessings because that's just how progression works, but honestly getting them is pretty fast. So I'm gonna go up here. So the way I try and play this game in the first few floors is I'll go petrified rock hunting, because that's an insanely good relic. Like, you can only get from blowing up rocks, and what it does is it gives you a higher chance of finding rock, and it finds better items or more items from the rocks, because it already like can drop stuff, but with the petrified rock it's a lot faster. It's honestly one of the best relics in the game, at least in my opinion. My stable concoction is also pretty decent. Like it says, basically when gold hits the ground it like makes an explosion. You really can't go wrong with it. And with other relics, it actually works really well with just, you know, finding secret rooms and also blowing up rocks. These are glomps. They can be either basic, which is like water, muddy, like how it was before, and fiery, like it is now. Basically, while it's on fire, it will set fire to oil and will also deal fire damage if it lands on you. Those were spate flies I just killed a lot of. They have pretty much no health, but they can do pretty decent damage, and when it's a lot of them, you really have to be concerned. Here is... So there's gonna be like weird puzzle rooms or just other kinds of rooms where you kinda just have to figure out what they mean. For this, it's you spend HP to potentially get something good like a chest or gold. I think I've even gotten like some bombs or relics from it before. But early game, this is a pretty bad room because you only start with 200 HP and well, 15's like 8% of that. So... oh yeah, also the prices get more expensive the more you get. Yeah. So... I think at the end of the run, I'll like show all the different monsters. Right now I'm just kind of trying to survive. And I'll like talk about some of the more threatening ones. I'm never giving it all pretty threatening, just because you have so little health and damage. But for the most part, they're pretty easy for me. Until you get rooms like this, where you're pretty much going to get hit. Actually, yeah. I mean, you're pretty much never gonna be in a situation where you're required to take hits. I'm just bad. These are altars where you can pray for blessings, but be careful because obviously blessings and curses, you know, monkey's paw, but not really. I'm actually gonna go demolition because I like bigger bombs. I like big bombs and I cannot lie. I'm gonna stop with stupid jokes like that. So you see it over here on the wall, like how it's sparkling? Drop a bomb there if there's a secret room. And here are chests. Basically they can just give you items, you know, random stuff like keys, bombs, gold, food. I think even some potions. Other items depending on what kind of chest they are. That's a basic chest, gives basic items. Pretty self-explanatory, as in there is no explanation. I mean, come on, you know what a chest is, probably. So, if I look at the top, that's my HP bar. You don't want that to get too low, unless you have a few relics that actually boost damage based on HP. I try and keep it as high as possible. because, well, I don't want to purposefully reduce my HP for certain relics. I like being tanky, you know? High HP, high survivability, I guess. Oh yeah, should probably also mention blessings and curses. So you see down here how I have like more swing damage and more bomb size? With my stats, I do 86 damage. I think at base I do like 60 something, like low 60s. So I believe that boosting swing damage like that actually increases your attack damage for like 10% per level of blessing. And this is, I believe this increases the radius of a bomb by 0.5 blocks per, like 0.5 units per upgrade, one unit being like one square area thing. Like this rock is taking up one. And then curses, well, this one is decreases throw speed. I don't know by what percent it is, but it seems to be a pretty big one, and I think it's like diminishing returns, kind of an exponential value, because it keeps being like minus X percent of the current one. So obviously it'll only go so slow and it won't go down at like 0%, which is pretty nice. Usually one level of that curse isn't too bad. In fact, I almost like it sometimes because you can get some pretty cool, pickaxe curse plays. So yeah. So far I'm actually doing, as far as one's actually kind of okay. Like obviously first, like this 1 4 out of 16, although on the first stages of playing the game, what you get in the first couple of floors are really important because they can kind of define the run. As you know, it's just gonna be able to go through 16 floors. You might only be able to go through 2 or 3. So yeah, I just uncovered a secret room, and honestly, for the goal that I'm trying to achieve, this is an insanely good room. Because look at all the rocks. Things called a Bobo, it just mindlessly charges at you. I have a video about them being idiots, and apparently I am too, because I let it straight. So yeah. I use them to farm destruction of rocks, and it's good times. Because they have like over 200 HP, so it's not like they're gonna die anytime soon. Yeah, I'm not even 100% sure if you can get petrified rocks by having a Bobo break them. But anyways, he broke all of them, didn't get one, or whatever, I'll just murder him and go. I hate this place. These red things that die, they're called lurkers. I like to make fun of them and call it like Reddit lurkers. Like people that like hang out in the community but don't actually post a comment. Yeah. Basically what they do is they just dig around the ground, try and find a viable position to attack, and they send whatever that stuff is. They can get annoying in large numbers, but if it's like 1 or 2, it's usually not that big of a deal. Basically, this game is just about knowing, it's partially about knowing what the enemies do and just learning to move and react accordingly. So, after playing this game for a while, I've kind of learned. You know, I'm not just awful at this game. And since it's like Cuphead for that reason, because I do a lot of pattern memorization, And here is just a lot more. So, yeah. Obviously, after dying a few times to them, I'm not going to want to not learn. But obviously, I would still get hit because, well, like I said, I'm just bad. So, I didn't get any relics in this shop, but you can get them. Also, the shop upgrades are pretty darn worth it. They cost a few thousand each, but once you get some gold going, it's really worth it. You get so many potions, so many relics, so much food. It's really good. This is a purge potion. It removes the curse, but it deals 75 damage to me. There's also a potion that removes the curse for free, so I don't know why purge potions exist, but I'm gonna drink it anyways. So yeah, because my inverter actually got a blessing. So yeah, now my throw speed is increased. Well, it's not like the opposite blessing, always just coincidence. It's not that many blessings. So I'm just gonna eat some food. Also, there's seasonings area on the game, like in the wizards area. You should buy. I would highly advise buying them, like as one of the first things, because they are extremely good. Bottle lightning. This is one of my favorite relics. Like in my normal setups at least, because I also use a familiar that does lightning damage, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's why I like demolition relic. Like, see how many blocks that blew up? It's usually like 1.5 blocks of a radius, so I can only blow up things in a 3x3 radius. This lets me blow up like 4x4, which is really good. Especially for my typical petrified rock finding. Blow up some gold with it. Oh boy. Gold. Yeah. Hopefully I can get a different relic this run, because I want to show it off. This is I forget what this chest is called, but basically it just drops thorium, and sometimes I also drop let you drop a new craftable item, which Waylon can craft. It's pretty nice. You know, you can get some new items that way, because you have to craft them first anyways before they're available at the shop. Me getting the inverter now, that's honestly really good, because I would just remove like 5 curses at a time and not get anything for it. That was the second floor out of 16. I don't think I'm gonna fight the boss right now, but if I do, then I might have to stop talking, because it requires a lot of concentration from me. I'm honestly not good at multitasking. So yeah. These things are called shrill bats. They're like the spade flies, but they have more HP and also have a slightly more unavoidable attack. Either that or I'm just bad at avoiding it. What I just did there was, well, I threw my pickaxe at the bomb to like try and get it further in the corner. See that? That's a bomb that did go into the corner. It's a bomb that didn't. Pretty simple difference, but well, I just like doing it. You know, it gets more bombs that way. It gets more value that way. For a diagonal box. And well, I just like hitting bombs. I don't know why. Actually, I'm gonna take the freeloader's drought. It's a really good potion for a certain room. We'll take... Depending on what this next relic is, I might actually take that potion. Keyblade, honestly, it's a pretty good relic. Like, you really can't go wrong with it. It gives you 2 extra swing damage per key that you have, but by the way, I'm thinking very short-sightedly on this. I'm gonna switch it because I want something better. Like that. It's golden powder bomb. Honestly, I'd say early mid-game, probably the best relic in the game. So I'm gonna take it. Because, look at this. Okay, that was actually a bad example. I think I blew up the wrong thing. Okay. I don't think that's considered rocks for some reason. So here's what does to rocks. Turns them into gold. And that is the main, that is in my opinion the best source of gold early game. Because, well, there are rocks everywhere. So pulling them up, well, pretty much free. I love it. See this over here? Normally I wouldn't blow up some rocks for a bomb. I'm gonna do it because even if I didn't get anything there like the petrified rock, it's still worth it. It's gold, because bombs usually cost like 150 gold at the shop. I made at least like 400 gold there, I think. Maybe 300, but you get more gold later on, so yeah. So if you ever make it to the dungeons, throw him in the Goldmine, which ironically gives you the least amount of gold. Then that's where you really begin to get going in this game. Like with the proper setup, you can get over 10,000 gold per run. But obviously, because folks are random. Yeah. Also, peeping at skeletons is a pretty decent source of bombs and keys. Not always gonna find them, but you can find bombs, keys, bomb bags, which are worth 3 bombs, key rings, which are worth 2 keys, piece of thorium, which is thorium, and you can get nothing, and you can also summon a skeleton. Skeletons are kinda tanky and can throw bones that do good damage, but, well, actually I'm not gonna say they're not much of a threat, but, so, that gave me a curse of getting fewer potions. I think it takes away 2, because I used to be able to carry more, but, well, obviously not. Well, obviously not anymore. A curse chest is pretty much always worth it, just because while they do give you a curse, they can also give you some really good items. Like, I got a bomb bag, which is good because I was running low on gold. Not gold, bombs. And, yeah. Dang it, I meant to blow both of those to the bomb, but how it worked out is fine too. So I'm actually gonna go to this altar, and I'm gonna spend some gold to remove a curse, because either way I'm gonna be getting a blessing because of my inverter relic. Yeah, that takes away that one, and I even got increased attack throw size, which is an okay relic, but honestly I don't really think it's that good. Like, it's not on my priority list for relics. Probably my favorites are demolition and extra throw damage. Because I throw my pickaxe a lot. And I'm sure as you figured out by now, I like blowing stuff up. Just like any game. Oh, you notice how this is worth 12 gold now instead of 10? It's because my bird leveled up. And it increased the value of gold by 20%, which is pretty significant early game. This is why I was hesitant to. This is why you might be somewhat hesitant to switch him. Familiars. It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna stop the recording here. Because like this is probably gonna be about where actually now I'll go down to the first boss, but you're probably not gonna fight this boss like really early in the game. Like I tried fighting him and I died, even though I had some knowledge of what I was getting into. Basically, it's really difficult, like, in early stages of the game. It's like, many times tougher than some of the tougher enemies. And that was bad. Oh wait, I even... Oh, never mind, I can't even fight the first boss. Because I killed him in an early run and died on it. So, never mind, I guess. That will be till a future recording. If I do another one. Which I might. Who knows? Not gonna tell you to like the video or anything to let me know, but people are like, hey, you should do another one. I might do another one. You know, I highly doubt that because I recognize it myself. My voice is pretty monotonous. Is there another secret room? It's in it. Key with this thing, I don't think it actually does anything, but if it does, then yeah, just, I guess let me know. I think I'm gonna stop the recording after I beat the Goldmine, and then start another one for dungeons. Because each of these runs might take like over an hour to do. And I'm honestly just being an idiot right now, jeez. Okay. I don't... Okay. Cool. Let's try this apprentice tincture. Wait, what? They heal me for over 200? Jeez, normal tinctures are only like 60. I know it's a random amount, but like... I'm also assuming that 200 is like above average. But like... Dang. If that's the place where I can go for healing. These are actually kind of strong. Definitely a lot than I thought it would be. Wait, how did I break that? Maybe one piece of gold put up? I think we can find one there. We can find a certain thing later in the run. I said that for the gold powder, but this time I legitimately mean it. Okay, see the shop again. Like we said, you can get some cool stuff from it. I haven't got a Golden Delicious, which I like it. However, I wouldn't say that it's a good. I wouldn't say it's a great relic. It has the advantage of it being duplicatable through another relic, but also has the disadvantage of not being as good as cooked food. This is worth 35 at base, and cooked food is like 40, not 35 at max because I have max seasoning. Cooked food is like 40. I think Golden Delicious is like also 30 something, because I guess gold doesn't work well with seasoning. Who knew? So yeah, finish off with this room. Also, the canary is pretty cool because it can also pick up golden food. Sometimes you may not want that to happen, but other times it's not that big a deal. Of course. So I was looking into something before this. This might actually help me find another person. No. But I will take this because increasing swing damage for 2 curses is kind of good. Because I can just take off those curses later. Increase the cost of shop items. I believe that increases by 10% per level. Deal less swing damage, go figure. I think having a relic that buffs swing damage is better than having a curse that decreases it. I can more than offset it. So yeah, this is what the boss pit looks like. But like I said, I've already killed it, as evidenced by this thing being open. Normally it's closed, and if you haven't fought the boss yet on that generation or just otherwise, then it'll make a weird sound and have like a creepy bug face show up. But yeah, looks like we're not getting that this run. Probably gonna show it off later. But for now, I think I'm gonna end this video. And I will record the dungeon video just a little bit. So, yeah. Alright.